So you are the original Air McNair.
That's what they say. You know, just coming here in 1986 when I arrived here at Alcorn to go to school. It was a group of receivers, Torrance Small and Cedric Tillman, Fernando Evans, all those guys, and we had a night practice one night, and you know, just throwing the ball as well as I did, and they just put the thing together, Air McNair, you know, and it stuck with me, you know, the whole time, you know, the whole tenure I was here, and it was good. I enjoyed it, you know, it had a good ring to it, so you know, it stuck with me, and even now when people say, we remember you was the original Air McNair, you know, I said, well, that's what they say, you know,
yeah.
but it was just good, but Dad was given that name in 1986.
And you were okay to pass it along to your brother?
I was fine with it because, you know, I knew at some time that this young man had a special talent, and he was so much more mature than some of the kids he played with in high school, and the way he performed on a different level. And you know, and he asked me, you know, you wanna be Air McNair. I said, no, you can be Air 2 McNair, you know. So he took that name and did wonders with it. 2 Airs divine, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So it was great. It was great. This great legacy of things that went on during the course of his tenure there.
Yeah. How much did he learn from you?
The biggest thing that we talked about all the time was playing the quarterback position, and he always wanted to play quarterback, you know. You know, I think I was in playing in the Canadian League, and I called him, and he asked me how was I doing and all that kind of stuff, and I said, how's things going? He said, it's going great, you know, playing quarterback, and that's what he wanted to do. You know, I come home sometime, and during the course of the off season, and we get together, and we'll throw passes, and I kind of teach him about defense and things of that nature. So he learned a lot from me. You know, quarterback instinct is something that you have to be born with, and I think that's one of the God-given talent that he was born with, the instinct to play that position.
Is it still surreal sometimes, like, that he's gone?
Well, you know, you kind of wish that he'll walk through the gates right now, you know, and just say, what's up, man? And but, you know, it's always in the back of your mind that it's still hard to believe that he's gone. But we come to reality, and, you know, Mom said peace with it and everything, so I just want to make sure she's happy, for one, and, you know, if she's happy, I'm happy, you know, so we kind of talk to each other every morning, every afternoon. We call each other, and you know, like I tell the kids a lot of times, they scared to tell their mom that they love them. You know, I said, you know, tell your mom you love them, tell your dad you love them, and at the end of the conversation when my mom talking, I always tell her I love her, you know, and it's a special moment for us, and you know, we kind of see the backbone now, because she raised 5 and put 3 of us through college, and just her alone, you know, that means a lot, and that's what sticks out to me most.
Okay, let's change subject before I cry. Okay. Because I can't be over here losing eyelash.
Yeah. What was it like growing up in Mount Olive?
Oh, big small city. I won't call it big small city, big small town in that small city. Great community. Every time I tell everybody, you know, I'm from Mount Olive, you know, I'm not from a big city, I'm from Mount Olive, you know, and I always believe that and you know, just coming in that small town, being raised there, you know, gave me the desire to want to be something.
Was going to Alcorn like always a dream of yours?
You know, the biggest thing is now, I tell coaches this too, and actually the other day, Robbie, he brought me a poster in from that 1984 game up in Jackson, and the crowd was unbelievable, and I was one of them in attendance there in 1984 on that Sunday. And I was just sitting there, and I said, I want to be one of them. You know, everybody talking about a football player, you know, but I was talking about a coach from Alcorn.
What was it like for you to get that phone call that you were going to be the head coach here?
Well, you know, the thing was, and when I was named interim head coach, you know, it kind of set me back and say, you know, head coaches are what I always wanted to be. And I think that what Alcorn did for me when I was going to school, my education, and it gave me an opportunity to play football, you know, is a very unique thing, because then I'm able to come back and be a position coach and just give back to this university in some form or fashion. You know, and then I was just driving from my house across campus, and definitely enough, Mr. Horn, he had called me, and he said, Coach, he said, we're gonna name you the new head coach at Alcorn. I just suddenly just stopped my car and just emotionally it just felt that time to just shed a few tears, and I did. And a special moment because it's something I always wanted to be, you know, even when I was in high school, was a head coach at a university. And, lucky enough, it's my alma mater and working out fine, and I'm loving it and enjoying time here.
Yeah, do you still get chills when you walk out here?
You know, this is the new stadium, and over there where I played at the Henderson Stadium, just right across the way, back behind the stadium here, you know, when I walk out here, and I normally don't get a chance to see the crowd. You know, in the SWAC championship game, I looked up at one point in the stands, and it just seemed like the whole stadium was just rocking. It just went down my spine, and it just a cold chill, and I couldn't believe it, man. This moment, we're in the SWAC championship game again, 5 years straight in the SWAC championship game, and we're playing it here on our own grass. You know, that's special. That's special. That's something that I think every head coach would probably enjoy, having a SWAC championship on their own turf. And it was a very enjoyable moment, very exciting moment just to see the SWAC championship won here in 2018.
So what is it going to be like on Saturday to play against a former head coach that you coached under?
Well, you know, the biggest thing, I talked to the kids the other day, and I talked to them, it's not about us playing against the former head coach here. It's us playing against other men, and that's what we're trying to instill in these young men. It's not a personal battle. It's a regular football game. You know, just go down there and just play the way we should play, and you know, and just seeing them on the other side, just vision another coach, you know, that we're playing against. You know, it's no different than playing against Southern University. Coach Odom on the other side, you know, it's just the way it is. That's the way I think, you know. So it's not a big deal of just playing, you know, the former coach here. It's not. We just gonna approach this as another game we got on our schedule, and you know, it's just gonna be the matter of how well these guys can handle adversity. Hostile environment, you know, and you're not at home. So we talk about these kids handling themselves in a more professional way, and if they can handle adversity when we go down there, we'll be fine.
All right, Coach, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.